How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. It's been a long day, am I right? Anyways, I'm Kresimir. I come from Croatia, and I work at Caelor. I'm a product manager. So today, I'd like to talk about custom fields. But to be more specific, I'd like to talk about our app, Custom Field Suite, and how you can find a use case for your solution. So let's begin. So last year, my colleague Dea from marketing, she presented the same app, but since then we had a major redesign. The app looks brand new. So here we are again. So let's start off by showing you the custom fields dashboard. So we built a custom dashboard for all of your CFS custom fields, because let's be realistic, creating custom fields through Jira can be really stressful. There's nothing worse than creating your custom field, assigning it to the screens, only for it to be gone, then you have to search all over again. So as you can see, here you have the name, the field type, screens and context, and for all of the data nerds, you have the usage. Here is an example of a bunch of custom fields. Of course, you're not going to just pile them up. It doesn't look the best, I know. But just to show you an example of how much colors and vibrancy it brings to your Jira issues and how easy it is to read value and see it. Amazing. So they warned me multiple times. I got 5 minutes, so I got to speed up. Color labels. So one of the easiest way of classifying requests in Jira, as you know, is by using labels. But for us, the labels lack color. They're all the same. So we said, OK, why not add so many colors, unlimited amount of labels that you can use the same way as you would the regular ones. Format fields. So these are 7 field types that are combined into one. Here you have the MAC address, IP address, phone number, date, email, URL, and the time format field. And if you were wondering, you can make phone calls and send emails straight from your Jira issues. You do not have to leave the site, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So work prioritization. So we all know how important this is to meet deadlines. It's time efficient. You want to satisfy your shareholders, and so on. We have multiple custom fields for prioritization. So the first one being traffic lights. If you own a driver's license, I do not need to explain this one too much. The next one is Moscow. So this is one of the most popular ones. Uses the must, should, could, and want method. So you can easily eliminate things you don't need and just focus on the most important stuff that's going to end up in your final product. The WSJF method, which is used massively in SAFe, the Scaled Agile Framework, and not really a prioritization field, more of an estimation, but you know, those goes hand in hand, is the t-shirt size field. It's also cool if you don't like the story points and you want to estimate things more visually. Next up is advanced issue links. This is a cool field to connect your related issues. It's easy to get lost when you have a lot of incidents or issues in general, and you want to keep track of the dependencies between them and their relations. Therefore, you can filter out the drop-down menu using a JQL filter, and all JQL functions that are supported in Jira by default are also supported in the custom fields configuration page. So these are just some very basic examples, but you can use it as far as your imagination goes. And as you can see, they're all linked to your Jira issue, and you can categorize it by defining different JQLs, and so on. Secure fields, pretty straightforward. So if you want to restrict certain users or user groups to not see some content on the page, you can do so by using the secure fields. Easily configure it, assign it to your screens, and perhaps I won't be able to see what my boss is trying to say. So to summarize, Custom Field Suite is super easy to use. It's fully customizable. Each custom field has its own configuration with various options. Striking custom fields, we have 28 custom fields with 2 more ready to be released, but I got to get back to the hotel to finish that up. And it's built by Forge And Atlassian mentioned that our app is the prime example of how to move Forge forward. And of course, for the teams of smaller size, it's available for team-managed projects, also in work management, and so on. If you want to find out more, you can swing by our booth. We're right next to the elevators, or you can join me in my workshop tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Thank you very much.